Right, we've had our first night here, and you'll see some footage at the beginning of this, which was actually, or after this, which was filmed last night as we got to York. We got there quite late and everything was closing up, but I did get to go to the ghost shop, which is quite good. They sell like these ceramic ghosts here. They make quite a good living. You're going the wrong way. They make a really good living out of it, actually. I'll show you some later. I've got some. Now, we're going in today. As the case would be, it's raining and horrible and cold, but that's not going to deter from us enjoying York, because York is beautiful no matter what the weather. So we're going to go into York now, and we had a really good night's sleep actually. Did you have a good night's sleep?
I did actually, much better than I expected.
It was excellent for a travel lodge. It was really good.
Normally I can't sleep at all in a new bed. I don't know about my pillows though, because I have Fox's pillow.
So Hazel and Fox are Willow, Hazel and Fox are the skinniest out of the family.
Plus, Fox still cuddles to go to sleep.
But they got the big bed.
We got the big bed.
And me and Willow got the tiny beds, and Willow's all right because she's fine. But for me, I felt like a bird. It was like I was trying to sleep on a branch or a chimp.
However, you still had a good night's sleep. £4.59 in there for a buffet breakfast. We've just paid £7.25.
Well,
£8.25 each.
Right over there then tomorrow.
What kids eat free? Oh no, that's
well done, Willow.
Good thinking.
Right, so we're off into York again, we're off into town, so we're hopefully get a bit more video of the architecture and see the ghost, video of the ghost shopping light, and they're gonna, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'm gonna have a coffee, sit down, enjoy the view, enjoy people watching, even in the rain, and just amble around and enjoy it. See you in a bit. So I'm waiting outside the ghost merchants, which is this little model ghost things in there, and it's a really long queue. I didn't realise there was a queue for it. It's quite a small shop, so yeah, I'm waiting to get in. Hopefully it's worth the wait, we'll see. Actually, while I'm waiting here, get a look at that architecture. So this is a shambles, and it was the old meat trading street from the medieval period, and probably one of the most haunted places in the UK, I would imagine. If not it's definitely a contender for it, hence the ghost merchant shop. But yeah, there's loads of people in a minute. I'll turn you around, give you a look that way, give you some idea. But I've probably brought you here before. But it's an ancient street, and of course back in the day, it was actually considered a slum. Lots of tenements, lots of poverty. But times change, don't they? Now it's quite a, what would you call it? A well-to-do area, and very chic and upmarket. And of course, like most of York, costs an absolute fortune to live here, but it's beautiful. As I say, my favourite place. Love it. Nearly there. Nearly there.
Original York ghost, that's the bigger size, £17. Very beautiful ghosts, very beautiful box they come in. Little York ghosts, these are £9, and they come in a delightful little box, which I haven't got to hand. Just
one of these.
They're a tiny little dinky box.
That's it. Outside.
Perfect.
The only thing that goes boo in this shop is this little box. Our ghosts are very friendly. They're also, just so you know, that you're not in trouble if you pick things up in this shop. Super strong.
Perfect.
So we've got those little ones down
you.
there where smaller people can find ghosts. I drop them regularly. Generally speaking, they're okay.
They're pretty safe.
They're pretty tough. Anything in a glass cabinet here. There goes some version of the shambles.
That's cute.
You can do that. You can also, you see we've got things to slide through.
Oh look, lots and lots of.
Lovely couple out and then.
Sorry.
That's alright. Look in there. Go and see what's in the hiding
What's in there, Fox? Go have a look. See
Look in the hiding hole.
This is so cool, this shop, isn't it?
What's in there?
Oh, you put the picture when he goes for the shambles. That's cool. I know. He's there. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to put you down for a bit, guys, because I want to have a look at these ghosts.
That's so cute.
So these are the ghosts that I'm buying. Look, there's a little backdrop of the shambles there. So some of the kids are mostly for me. So yeah, exciting, cool. So we've managed to park out the east side of the dig centre. If you look through there, there's some stone sort of coffins. we're here. And just up there on the right is the Shambles, so not far to go. Which is, as I said last night, I believe it's the main area for York, or one of them. And it used to be the old meat trading area, the old butcher's area. So we're going to make our way there now. It's very medieval, beautiful, and haunted. So now aiming down one of the little snickleways that leads into the Shambles. The Shambles where they are now. Just here. You go. All out there. Hello.
Hello.
See what I mean? Sort of that Tudor medieval architecture. And you can see through there the Minster, York Minster, just the top of it. We're actually outside the shrine of St Margaret of Clitheroe. There's a mass going on there at the moment, there's a service, so we'll try and get in there a little bit later. There you go. I don't really want to be too encroached too much on people's time. More of the old snickleways. They're off, look, they've left me for dust, look. Lovely. It's nice to know you're loved. Oh, dropped the thing then, dropped the bag. It's not a good start to the video, is it? So, or this clip of it anyway. So Hazel's decided to queue up for the ghost shop again because they want to get me these little ceramic ghosts for my birthday, then her and the kids. I'm cool with that, I'm not moaning about that, add to the collection. And Hazel himself decided to walk around the corner and just sit down because the queue's really long. In actual fact,
Did you say Hazel?
what did I say?
Hazel and
I said, what, that's not Willow and I. There she is. Look, there's Willow.
Hi.
Bellatrix what? Strange.
Strange.
Bellatrix Strange. That's a Harry Potter reference for those Potterheads out there, or potheads, I don't know. Potterheads. So we decided to sit over here. And at the moment, we're looking at York's Chocolate Story, which is where I believe you went on a tour there before, Willow, didn't you?
I've been there so many times.
You have, haven't you? And your mother and Fox. And you came out with chocolate, didn't you?
Yeah.
Of course, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? So that's over there. I don't know if you can see it over there. There behind that van. That's it there. That's the Chocolate Story. There's manufactured chocolate above in that building. So that's quite an interesting point. And I was talking to the lady who works in the ghost shop because she was outside marking chalk lines because the queue, when we got here this morning, this is half an hour before it opened, the queue was at least 12 deep. It was a really, really long queue. And she was saying, or Hazel looked it up actually, that the longest you can queue for in the summer to get into the ghost shop, the ghost merchants, where they sell these little ghosts, is over 2 hours. And they've actually now just started a second queue off of the first one, so they had to keep all the walkways clear because you've seen the Shambles, it's really, really narrow. So to keep the walkways clear, they had to chalk line, and they've had to start a second queue about 20 yards away from the first one, so it doesn't block the whole thoroughfare, so it doesn't completely sort of block the Shambles. And yeah, it's a nightmare, absolute nightmare. But I was saying to Hazel, it's quite a frivolous shop, but even though it's probably one of the most frivolous, if not the most frivolous shop in York, it's got a massive following. It's got more people queuing. Well, and none of the other shops have got anybody queuing, just this one shop.
I didn't even realise it was there.
No, a lot of people don't. It's a really good, it's a really cool little place to go if you've got an hour or two to spend queuing. But yeah, but it is pretty cool. So we're just sitting here now and we're waiting for there's a guy who's doing tricks, busker, street entertainer I should say, waiting for him to start. And ouch, that bloody pigeon just hit my fingers. Oh, bloody pigeon just broke my fingers. I told you I'd come back with injuries. It's me, isn't it? It's me. And nearly dropped that again. Never mind. Do you see? He clumped my fingers, the knobhead pigeon. Right, okay, pigeons are out to get me. Revenge of the killer pigeons. Getting us back for all the ones we've run over with cars, or all the ones the human race have run over with cars. Right, I'll speak to you later. I'll just turn you around in a bit and show you what it's like in the square. It's lovely. Yeah, I meant to mention this as well. No wonder York is so haunted. These actual paving flags, paving flags are actually grave markers. They're headstones and tombstones. No wonder this place is absolutely astronomically and unbelievably haunted. Look at that. Unbelievable. Fantastic. That's my favourite place. And just over there behind that guy there with the orange on his jacket, right there, that's the beginning of the shambles through there. And you've got the market and there's lots of little snickleways and stuff. But yeah, it's a great place to explore. Beautiful. Well, the weather, as you can see out there, has turned rather inclement. It was quite drizzly, so me and Willow have sneaked inside the Cornish coffee shop, or the Cornish pasty shop thing. We're now waiting on Hazel and Fox. But yes, it's taking the tone for the worst out there. Never mind. So this is a little bit, that's where Fox wants to go. The shop that must not be named. Park your brooms here. As you can see, that's quite cute. That's where Fox and Willow will go, Fox mainly. And this is the market square bit here, which is really cool. This is the back of the shambles. This is just behind the row of shops that make up the shambles. And once again, you can see the actual spires there of the Minster, York Minster. So it's very cool. There's even a Christmas shop there that's open all year round. Could you believe it? So yeah, lovely. Right, we are back at the car. I'm sorry it wasn't.
It's bloody freezing.
It's freezing. Yeah. I'm sorry it wasn't that exciting a walk around. We tried to do our best, but it was raining and it's starting again. And it's busy in there, as you know you would expect York to be. But it's horrendous in there, isn't it?
Oh, the queues were ridiculous.
Queues for everything.
I think we were a bit spoilt yesterday, coming
late,
yeah.
But there were still queues outside the ghost shop.
Well, there were, but
the ghost merchants, York ghost merchants.
20 minutes, not for nearly an hour.
That's true. I was wrong earlier. It wasn't 2 hours. It was 2.5 hours in the summer. So yeah, blow that.
Just to buy.
No. Ghosts. So.
Anyway, what's your suggestion?
I've got a suggestion for this evening, but I'll
for this evening or for this afternoon?
This evening.
So what we're doing this afternoon?
Well, we'll find out in a minute. I suppose. Right. Well, we were going to do something this afternoon, but we decided not to because it's just been quite miserable, really. So we decided to go back to the hotel. I know it's not as exciting as probably you would like to view for your viewership, and it's certainly not exciting for us. But it's really horrible and damp. But we've had a cold, but it's had a nice time around York. So we're now getting the kids through, taking them through McDonald's, just to shut them up and get them some lunch. And yeah, I think that's it really. I think we're going to call it a day today, aren't we?
Dinner later?
Might pop out for dinner later, don't really know. Don't know, we'll sort something out, won't we? But failing that, I'll catch you later. See you later. Hazel?
See you later.
Kids?
See you later, bye.
See you later. Bye.